But what is this? Why do I not hear anything? Yeah. Yeah, well, the problem it is not working. So if I start from every element in its own group, I get this 392 plus 9 times infinity. Don't ask. And if I start with all the elements in the same group, modern solutions, no. I streamed for a long time without any viewers. At some point it just started to kick off, so I don't know why. Let's see. Now I'm running it. This is better than the other solution because I have an infinity more. Therefore, the other solution is not good. Not the best one. So this one here is what I came up with. And this one is better. Why doesn't it go from here to there? I think I should start with writing a brute force program that finds the best solution. Let's just simply find the best solution. Well, these are 16 elements. So it's still doable, brute force. I think so. No. Okay, let's see what happens if it starts from something else. I don't know. Let's say A or B, C or D, E or F, G or H, I or J, K or L, M, E, E. So I just put all of these in one group. Three 12 times plus 10 times infinity. That's better than this one. Even better. Okay, so people, the problem is we have 16 colored balls and we want to put them in a little bucket, sort them. So in this case, this bucket has 6 balls in it, this 3, this 4, and this 2, and this 1. We have as many buckets as we have balls, so we have 16 buckets, but it's okay to leave a bucket empty. You can put all balls in one thing or spread them out a little like this. Yeah, modern. The number of different partitions I really don't know anymore. I don't. Is it Google? Full history. That's the number of different partitions with 16 elements. If we would have 32 elements, it would not not be brute forceable anymore, for sure. Now I understand what you meant. How long does it take to evaluate one of them? So I have 10 billion possibilities, and then the question is, yeah, if it would take 1 nanosecond, then it would be done in 10 seconds, but I'm afraid it's taking lots and lots and lots longer than 1 nanosecond. Okay, what I have is this. Each pair. So we have 16 times 15 divided by 2. So 8 times 15 is 120 pairs which I just listed here, all of them. Each of those pairs has a value, a weight if you want, or score, whatever I want to call it. And I'm only picking a plus or minus infinity, plus or minus 100, plus or minus 5, and plus or minus 1. And I gave each pair a random value out of those. Well, this list is more or less random for the rest. And you have to count its value when the J and P are in the same bucket. Then you have the minus 100. So theoretically you would want to avoid J and P to be in the same bucket. You would definitely not want to put L and M in the same bucket, because that's minus infinity. So that's kind of a total failure. If you have those two in the same bucket, it's a total failure. And plus infinity means like they really must be in the same bucket. Now, the question is, write an algorithm that finds the best partitioning, such that this score that you get out of that is as high as possible, where every pair that is plus infinity must be in the same bucket, and every pair that is minus infinity must not be in the same bucket. And then for the rest you can vary such that that you get the maximum. And yes, 1 nanosecond is 1/1 gigahertz. I think I can do it by hand. I've always the feeling that the way a human would do it is the best way, and then you have to write a program that does it in the same way. Although that is also often a very difficult problem. But let me give it a try by hand. Well, those are my values. That was the spam bot using weird UTF-8 characters. I haven't seen a spam bot yet. I still want to know if it worked. Okay, so let's sort these on their value. So that means I have this 120. Let's try to automate that. I guess it's a good start to replace int with 1 million or something. Percentage substitute inf with... Okay, 1 billion. It's large enough, and then I want to swap them. So in the whole file substitute oh wait, let's say that is plus or minus. No, wait, I also want to remember it. And we get plus, minus or nothing. So we just get an optional plus or minus. I'm not sure if that worked. Followed by any number of digits. Doesn't seem to work. I never know if I have to add these backslashes or not. I think that, yeah, you should add backslashes. Still doesn't do it. Maybe the question mark doesn't work. The question mark is a problem. Does it know 0 or 1 times like this? No, also not. Okay, I'll just use a star, whatever. Now everything is gone and we're going to replace it with oops. So now we swapped them. And then I do is sort and a numerical sort of troop. That's why I do troop 2 and then move troop 2 to troop. And now it's sorted. Hey, put all the negative numbers at the top. Yeah, no, of course it did. So these may absolutely not be in the same group. Then we get minus 100, minus 5, minus 1, and then plus. I don't think so. Let me remove the plus. So we don't have any plus for the rest. Since these must be in the same group, I'm actually going to treat A and C exactly the same. And E also must go in there, and I must go in there, and then B must go in there, and then N must go in there, and then F must go in there, and therefore L must go in there. Wait, is there going to be anything left? Look, we have AC, we have AE, so I have to add E also, and then the I, and then... Okay, how do I get the B? Oh, the E was already in there, so I have to add the B. And then because I have the B, I must add the N. And then because I already have the C, I must add the F and the L. And then we have to add the D. I think it is just... There's so many infinities. Everything has to be added in one thing. New trick. If it's not possible, it's not possible. And I'm sure that whatever algorithm I'm going to find or write in the end, it should be able to find if it is not possible. And if it is possible, then I can... No, it's not true. No, it's not true. At any rate, I don't see... Oh, I see a P. So we have a B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, whoa, H is not there. Yeah, so all the characters are there except H. I bet this demands that they are all in the same group. So this is totally useless to look at, because even this already disallows A and F in the same group. So if A and F are not allowed in the same group, and A and C must be in the same group, and C and F must be in the same group, then A and F must be in the same group, which is not allowed. I need a question that has a lot less, or a problem that has a lot less infinites, I think. A lot less infinites. Oh man, this is so difficult. I'm not sure I can solve the problem, but I guess I'll have to give it a try. Yeah, that's good for you. I have more soup. There's still a little left. Okay, let's just go start code something. Let's make a wait. I don't know how to call it. Wait. Let's call it frequency. Call it frac for abbreviations today. So I want to have one negative inf for each I don't know, gamble something. What about n? I don't have an n anymore. The frequency sum I don't have to do that. I'm just gonna push everything back. Not even sure what I want. What do I want to do? See, that's why you should not use abbreviations. Nobody understands what I'm typing. What the hell is NC? What do you mean I and J? Or FS? Or horrible code. Never ever use abbreviations. Okay, I'll give them the real names. Frequency, yeah. Well, I'm not sure even if I picked the right word here, but the frequency means that the ratio rather. So like the minus 100 up till the 100, they occur equally often. But the plus and minus infinity occur only once for each number of elements times that the other values occur. So that's the partial sum of what is in frequency. Something went wrong. Okay, another reason or another thing that's important besides not using abbreviations is using correct descriptions. Nobody still understands this because they are English words, but what do they mean? They don't describe really what I want. So this vector here, it takes an index and it outputs an index. Index of what? Well, the input index is a random number, going to be a random number. Hi, Everton. Yeah, nothing goes over an ASCII art comment, I think, where I would explain what this does, but I don't have time for it. I just want to change the frequency at which these things occur. There's my distribution here. Okay, now we actually used V. I could give it a name which is a bit longer than V. Could call it so this is why did I copy that from somewhere? Also an abbreviation. This is a generator. And that is obviously the distribution that we use. Distribution. So I could call V, say, distribution, but I mean then the output of the distribution, so a random number that we have. Distribution to possible scores index. So we have the distribution, we put it as an index into V, and then we get the index of possible scores. I think that a language that was like Arabic, that goes from right to left, it would be a lot better for programming. And we write left to right, that the distribution goes to possible scores. Now suppose it was written backwards. Then the distribution word would be on the end of the distribution here. And the possible scores would be on the left side, close to this one. So things would match up better. Methinks. Maybe we can replace 2 with from and then write possible scores index from distribution. Oh, what the heck? Why not? Let's try that. Let's not use 2, let's use from. Possible score index from distribution. So now you really see it, like the distribution goes in this side and then it gets yeah, gives you the fake feeling of understanding it. But you gotta admit, it's better than V. Now I still have a J and an I here. Yeah, it put 2 and 3 on the stack, multiply them, that's 6. 1 on the stack, and then add. That's a well-known way. Okay, now I'm curious, is Nightbot going to kick this or not? Probably not. Okay, thank you, Hyrogen. I added the .xyz, which are special characters, I think. It's not normal ASCII. But I added it to Nightbot. Of course, it's not understanding it. Okay, let's just go on. I think I have a different distribution now. Oh, we sure have. We have one inf, one minus inf, another plus inf. And for the rest, none of them. Nevertheless, let's try different. Let's try something different. Torrent seed. Yeah, that gives 3 plus infinities and no minus infinities. That's also not all you want, of course. Do want them. Do want it to occur sometimes. I want it to be random, but not too random. For example, now I don't have any infinity. I count now 3 minus infinities and 0 plus infinities. Come on. That counts a lot easier. Let's try that. If I have to search longer like this, I'm going to automate it. Damn it. Okay, that's better. 2 plus infinities and 3 minus infinities, and that means that B, E, and K must be in the same one, and they're not even mentioned in these 3. So now we do have a best solution. And so now I can do it by hand. I mean, there is a solution, so even I can find it now. Let's copy this again. Then delete, insert, paste. Something went wrong. Why am I having a single 5 here? What the heck? That's the one at the top. Afraid we have to start over. Maybe I copied it wrong. Oh, my mouse is broken. Maybe I just skipped some part. Yeah, thought so. Okay. Right. So step 1, we put everything that is B, E and K are just must go in the same group, so B, E and K are the same thing. Which means I might as well replace all E's with B. And replace all K's with B. And then we got rid of that. I want to know if there's a BB somewhere else. Yep, well, that's already taken care of. What? Okay, I guess that's possible. Well, we get this +5 all the time, so we're going to miss a +5, but I don't care. I'm gonna delete this. No other BBs. Now we have FN and GL and HM must be in different groups. So it's more like F and N is a difference. Yeah, those 100s are pretty high, right? So I think I should simply combine all the 100s, probably. Well, we want to avoid the minus 100s. Yeah, that's not. It's not easy, actually. I have to admit. What would be a good approach? I think a good approach would be actually to just make a big array out of it. A, B, C, and so on. And here also A, B, C, and so on. And then print. Make a big matrix of it. Gives a better overview, doesn't it? What the heck? Why am I using sep here? I'm an idiot. Or rather, why did I put element around sep? Yeah, it's not working apparently. Nobody understands that egg, so you're not the only one. Well, I understand it, so maybe someone else understands it, but I can read my own mind and the other people cannot. It's a big difference. I'm trying to make a big matrix, so we start with the header ABC till P, and then we run over the elements twice in a triangle, which means that this is the outer loop, meaning it's vertical. Probably let's concentrate on the inner loop first. I need an amount of spaces because we're skipping here something, skipping I1. And I can simply make a string, so let's say call that the indentation. Indent. If I add every time sep, that would get close, but sep is just a separator. I'll also have to add a space, I guess, something like this. You need to send string indent. Let's also begin with something in the beginning, and then we print here. We print the outer loop value to, let's just print, I'm not going to print, let's keep this line, although I'm not going to print it. Standard cout. So pre-indentation, it's probably need to be changed, and then same thing as here. And then the indent. And then the score. And then realize that really we are in the inner loop, so should have done this outside. Is that correct? Wait a minute. This is the outer. Yeah, of course. Sorry, this must be outside the loop. I'm just going to print a prefix here. And we set the prefix to sep. This doesn't make any sense. The score is a large. Let's use a width of 4 or something like that. Yeah, and by now I have no idea anymore what this does. Let's look at it again. Yeah, okay, well, vaguely it does what I want, but of course absolutely not totally. So let's just print it out, I guess. Did I just miss a header or what? No. Okay. Well, that's one possibility to fail. Right, so that's the idea. We have a header and we print this, and then in every cross section we print the value. But I clearly made a mistake by printing separators in between the numbers, I think. Plus the width is indeed 4, but let's make the width 5, so we have at least one space, and then they should match that. And I do not need separators. AKA no prefixes. Is that true? I guess so. No prefixes and a width of 5. Well, this gets closer, but not sure how close. Not close. Okay, also I indented this thing 4 spaces, so let's indent start this one with 4 spaces, 2. And then let's say a sep or something. Does it really matter? If the A gets at the place where the B is now. I don't have enough room, right? Well, actually I do not want to print anything on AA does not exist, so we start under the B. That would be good. Let's shift it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, shifting it anything is good enough. And now this -5 should be under the B. And the distance from 5 to the 0 must be equal to the distance between these things. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That forgot to increment the separator by 1 space. Separate 1 space. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought it was 4. Well, that's good. So then, and then we have the question of why is it not under the B? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just going to start with making the indent 0 empty. See what that does. Just one back, and then we are done. Wow. Or I can move the header one up. Nah, let's move it one back. So there's all those spaces here. Why? So must indent is already 0. So why is it printing this many spaces? In this gets a width of 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So apparently I'm printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Strange. Indent. Yeah, and I am. So That should go to the bottom. And then we need indeed a few spaces here. And then we have still one strange thing here. The O is the P does not have anything at all. Well, it's not really strange actually. The P has all of its values here. The A also has nothing here, so I could fill the diagonal with zeros, I guess. Burke, yeah, you could go this, for example. -5. Yeah, I don't know. Now, if we put A and B in the same group, then we score -5. Okay, let's not do that. I could put A and D in the same one, and A and E in the same one, and so on. All the 100s, all the positive numbers actually. But if as soon as you put A and not C is minus, yeah, D. So if you put A and D in the same one, and you put A and E in the same one, then also D and E are in the same one. And DE is -5. So should we do that? Well, at the moment you already put A and D in the same group. If you did that anyway, then putting A and E in it is going to give us +95. +100 -5. So that would still be a good thing. But there's nothing trivial about this, right? Nothing trivial about it. I shouldn't have to invent this algorithm. Why doesn't it already exist? Come on. Of course it should already exist. Ridiculous. Maybe I should look at a simpler thing, not 16. I'm only human. I am only human. Oh, what was it again? Ding boing, ding ding ding. Let's try 5. No, that's interesting. Oh, like that. Yeah. Well, I'm not even looking at it. To what? An assertion. How am I compiling? Which? Yeah, okay, so you just run it in GDB, I guess. Did that work? We're still doing something with F. Why do I have an F here? F. Where does come the F from? The F is F. Yeah, okay. That suddenly becomes clear. So in this case it comes up with AB, ABE in the same thing. The reason being it really wants to put A and E in the same group, that's 100 points, and it wants to put B and E in the same group, which is 100 points. And then A and B also end up in the same group. That's -5. But yeah, well, got to do something. It's still 195. And it wants to put C and D in the same group because that's plus infinity. And then the only remaining question is, do we gain something somewhere else? Well, the only really significant gain that we could get is A and D, which is also 100 points. But if we do that, then everything would be in one group. A and D, yeah, then everything would be in one group if you combine also A and D. And that would mean that that might actually be better. It's not entirely clear to me, but I wouldn't even try it, because that would mean moving C and D, C out of it. So if you first move C out of it, then you miss your plus infinity. And you move first D out of it, then same thing. So at most we could move A over and then B and then E. But as soon as you do that, you're not gaining anything. Or are you? If you remove A from B and E, then you lose 95 points. And then we add it to C. Oh, that gives minus 100 points. Doesn't want to do that. Well, and one C and D together is 100 for A, so it doesn't gain anything for A. You just lose 95 points. B lose 6 points, and E loses nothing. Wait, E. D and E, also minus 100. So this is the best solution. It is the best. Came up with the best solution. Well, but I think I can craft an example that it cannot find the best solution, simply because it's only moving one element at a time. And let's say we take a start point, and then the best solution is something that you can only reach by moving two elements, and moving one element is really bad. Think if I can think of something. I can think of something, and how can I put it in? I have to manually would have to manually assign these values as well to make the puzzle. AKA we need to override. We need to be able to override the scores. That shouldn't be too hard. So let's make something horribly simple. As simple as I can get it. And still failing. I'm having 4 of those. And then I'm putting them A, B, C, D in the group. And I'm giving A, B a score. How can I manually give A, B a score? Like G scores. Element pair. Okay, it's too difficult. I want it to work like that. I want these two to be positive infinity, and then what to do? Let's first make this work, I guess. Need a score index that kind of returns this. Put it there. Things that we're passing our elements. Element of the pair E1 and not that. Element 2. Now we must make an element pair, which is created from elements. Ah, I thought it was difficult. Might as well have done that in whatever. Now we want to return this. Return. But is it now printing it? It's not printing it. What is that? What is a default constructed score? 0, right? So what I could do is move them above here, set them in advance. And then I only override it if the score is still 0. How do I test if the score is 0? These scores exist of scores, and score, nobody knows what score is. Score is 0. Oh, okay, that's easy enough. Is 0. So when it's still 0, override it, and otherwise I'll keep what I manually set. So I did set this one to plus infinity, and I set this one to plus infinity. And then, as you can see, it doesn't change anything. It's scared to change anything. Even though putting them all in one thing would be better, I hope. Check what would that do if we put everything in one thing. Then we get AC and AD. That's minus 105. And we get B, C, and D. That's plus 200. Yeah, so that's better. And I can prove it as well. If we just start from that's the actual solution. If we start from there, we get 95 plus 2 times infinity, which is better than 0 plus 2 times infinity. So why does it not go from here to there? Well, the reason is that I only allow it to go to a neighboring partition, where my neighboring was defined as moving a single element from one group to another group. So as soon as it removes this A, moves it somewhere else, or the B, or the C, or the D, it takes either the CD or AB apart, losing a plus infinity. So it would never ever do that. So this is a local maximum. What we would have to do is move the whole group. Take out AB and move AB as a whole in there. And that's super logical because AB together form a plus infinity group. You could make a special case for that. But the same problem occurs when it's not plus infinity, it's just a high score. I can set it to 1000 and we have the same problem. So let's do that for kicks. So this is still everything in one thing, in one is 2095, so it's still better. Better than this. 2000, yeah. So we failed to find the last 95. We don't even have infinities. How do we solve this? How can I solve it? One thing that I was thinking about is to maybe take not out one element, but take out one or more elements and move them to their own group. So that way that step would always be positive, because you can, if you want to, you can take out everything. Yeah, that probably also wouldn't work. In this case, we would just take out AB and then move AB as a whole into CD, and then it would find the solution. But it doesn't feel like, you know, watertight algorithm that is going to work in all cases. I bet I can figure out an example where you cannot even find a solution if you allow moving one or more elements from one group to another. But I'm not sure. Guess my moderator's gone. I can't think of a I cannot think of a good way to do this. You could say the AB, they really form a tight pair, right? When they are together, you get the 1000. So they would have to be moved as a whole. Same for CD. But now imagine that we have say three elements in each group, and they kind of belong together. And Andrea Marino, yeah. The problem is we have a number of elements. In this case, I have 4, A, B, C, D, and each pair is assigned a negative or positive number. So just anything, can even go up to plus or minus infinity. So A and A together do not form a pair, and the pairs are not ordered. So I leave this triangle of the matrix empty, and all the scores go up here. Then we have AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, and CD. And then the question is how to partition that such that the total score is as high as possible. So in this case we partition it as CD and AB, and then we get just 1000 for AB and 1000 for CD. But it's not optimal. Better would be just put all of them in the same group. Then every pair exists. I mean, a pair only exists when both elements of the same pair are in the same group. When all elements are in one group, you just have to sum up everything, of course. 1000 minus 5 minus 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 1000, which is 2095. And the problem here is that the current algorithm moves one element at a time. It tries to go to a higher score by moving a single element. But if I move either A to the CD or the B to the CD, or the C to the AB or the D to the AB, I lose one of the 1000 scores because I take AB and or CD apart. So it's never going to move one element to the other group or to a single group. It always wants to keep AB and CD together, and therefore it cannot find this. The only way it would be able to find that is when it moves AB as a pair at once. So it just moves AB bang in here, and then it sees that the score is higher. And now I'm thinking about a way to break even that. Is it possible to make tight groups and make it fail to move the whole tight group as a whole, or move, let's say you can, we're still talking about moving stuff from one group to another. So then the only way to reach the actual solution should be moving multiple things from multiple groups as input and or multiple groups as output are required. And you cannot do it in single steps. It's an example that we can think of. For example, yeah, let's say we make 6 elements. And I'm starting off with EF again, but with two elements in each group. I give all of these a value of 1000. So it starts off with 3000. Now, what did I have in mind? I wanted to give all the other scores, all the other pairs, the score 501. It's nonsensical, let me think. No, less. Do that wouldn't work. Give these two apart, put that there. That would lose, but to put that one there and that one there, that would win. Yeah. So I need I need to do everything manually. Very annoying. A, B, C, D, E, F. D, E, F. Right, now I have all the pairs, right? Yeah, of course. And I was going to do AB is 1000, and this I don't know yet. And then CD is 1000. And EF is 1000. Now what about the rest? I want to keep CD and EF definitely apart. So I could put CE negative infinity. Thank you, Everton. And then negative infinity, so those are apart. And now what I wanted to do is if you split up A and B. You would get a better score by putting A in CD, let's say, because of AC, which is 501, and then we make B E 501. then AF, for example, is minus. Doesn't even have to be much. 10 AF, and the other one was identically. This must be what were? Must be a B, of course. B. D. This one. Mine's 10. Well, I got right, of course, that the current algorithm doesn't want to leave this alone. It sees the AB as a tight pair, as a score of 1,000. CD has a score of 1,000, and EF has a score of 1,000. So it's not going to remove a single element. But there is a better solution, and even more so. If we would change the algorithm so that it moves more than one element at a time, it could move AB as a whole to, let's say, EF, right? So we can combine two of these pairs. They want to stick together. So I can move EF as a whole to one of these two, or CD as a whole to one of these two. That means that we would try solutions where 4 of them are in one pair and 2 of them are not, which gives me for example these 4 in one group and EF apart. And that's better. This one was stuck at 3,000, but it would have been better to move 2. So then you think, hey, unless I'm mistaken, of course. This is already damn good. That was not really an idea. I'm not happy with this, but okay, let's see where it goes and then fix it afterwards. Another possibility is to start with so you put EF here and CD apart. Well, there's a little bit worse, but also there, yeah, well, that's what I get. Finally, we again do, well, it would try, rather, keep AB apart and then put these together. So if I would write that algorithm, it would try one of these things, right? Well, that gave me a minus infinity, so that's not that's just going away from that. Then I went to this one. Now the solution that I had in mind is different, but I'm now not sure anymore if I was right. The solution I had in mind is to make take AB apart and put A with C and B with E. A with C and B with E. which apparently was not the best solution. Yeah, okay, so I was mistaken. Apparently this is the best solution. See, EF is 1000, and then by putting A, B and C, D, yeah, well, that would work. I wanted to make something where taking apart A, B would work, but then you have to put them in different things. So I want that if I move A to EF, I want to get a better solution. Then what is this? Rather B, right? Yeah. So if you put B in here, you get a 501. But yeah, if it finds this one, then it certainly is going to try in the B as well. So it's going to find it then. Oh. Yeah. Come on, it cannot be this hard. I think you can Google that. Why you should not use namespace instead. No, the reason I don't want to answer it is because I have answered it before. Multiple times in my stream. At some point you will just get tired of it. If we would continuously answer all the frequently asked questions on my stream, I would be not doing anything else anymore than answer the same question over and over. What I want to make is that you can... I want to have A, B, C, D, E, F. And then the best solution is moving A to here and moving B to there, which it cannot achieve by moving A, B at the same time. And so in terms of solutions, that one, the score of that one is better than that one. And the score of this one is better than either moving A, B. So either moving, taking A, B apart. So let's say B, A, C, D, E, F. And also B, C, D, A, E, F. and also A, B, C, D, E, F, and also A, C, D, B, E, F, and also A, B, C, D, E, F, and also C, D, A, B, E, F. So we can go by only moving element A, we can go to this one, moving A from AB to CD. Or we move A from AB to AF, you get this one. Or you move B from AB to CD, or B from AB to EF, you get these two. Or you can move AB as a whole to CD, or as a whole to EF. But I want all of these scores to be lower than this one. But this score must be higher. Find me an example. It would be pretty damn interesting to know that it's not possible. Yeah, also there must be symmetry, of course. Otherwise I have to write it out for CD and EF as well. But maybe I should. So that's 12 more. Okay, let me write it out. So moving C, A, B, D, E, F is also less than that one. Moving C to the other one, C, A, B, D, C, E, F. And then D, A, B, C, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, and moving CD as a whole. You get A, B, we already had that, so we get just A, B, C, D, E, F. Moving CD to AB is the same as moving AB to CD, of course. So this is only 5 extra, not 6. That's correct. And then the same thing for EF. So EAB, CD, F, AB, ECDF. Or FAB, CDE, or AB, FCDE, and moving AF to AB we already had, and moving AF to CD we already had. So this is all actually. And then if we canonicalize that, then everything must be ordered alphabetically. And the highest element must come first. That's annoying. I have to move all the EFs to the front. That is how it would be printed. Oh wait, the E is larger. F E C D A B. Right, and this also becomes a B E F, and this becomes E F comma C D comma A B. Okay, how are we going to find this? What about brute force? Could write a program that just assigns random numbers to A, B, C, D, E, and F, and then calculate the scores, and then see if we can find any scoring that makes this true. That's a whole program by itself. Rico, yeah, well, we have A, B, C, D, E, and F, and I'm grouping them, as you can see. So these are 3 groups, and these are 2 groups, right? So I'm grouping E and F together, D is alone, and A, B, C together, etc. And now I want that you assign a score to each pair being AB, AC, AD, AF, CD, EF, AB. Well, already had that, right? So each 2 letters is a pair, gets a score. You must give a score to each pair such that the sum of these pairs are larger than the sum of these pairs, and they are larger than the sum of these pairs, etc. And actually I can make that in a bloody equation. This means that BE plus BF plus EF plus AC plus AD plus CD. That's all the pairs in this thing, right? You have BE, BF, EF, AC, AD, and CD. That's all the pairs that occur here. That must be larger than all the pairs that occur in here, which is just EF is a pair, and then we have CD and we have AB. And that must be larger than all of these. So we can write those out as well. EF plus AC plus AD plus CD plus B. B is not a pair, no B. This is a E plus a F plus EF plus CD. And then we get EF plus BC plus BD plus CD. Why am I not using a new Vim for this? It must be possible. It must be possible. Let's try it out on this first. Substitute. This is scary. Scary, 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 scary. Yeah, I'm not sure I can write regular expressions for the whole line at once. No, I think about it. Backslash A to F backslash. So that's 3, and then I can write those as 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 3. Isn't that beautiful? Slash G. And can I do, and what is remaining? Substitute comma space. No, it's not doing that. I could do it with SED like this though. Yeah. So let's throw it through SED. Otherwise I'm getting completely nuts. RE. Now to type the same thing again. No. I think it's like this though. A to F. Dollar or space. Well, let's do it one by one. That removes that, but since there's a dollar anyway, might as well put the plus here. And a space. Yeah, that went wrong. And then I still have to remove, I guess, substitute space plus space. No, not the first space. Plus space A to F space. With just nothing. Yep. No, the DEF still here. How did that happen? Huh? Ah. That doesn't seem possible. Yeah, the B also. Oh, that's when the 4. And there are 4 of them. Yeah, that's super annoying. I have to do the 4 first, I guess. Do the 4 before we do the 3. So I'm gonna copy this all the way up to here. And now we're going to make this 4. And then we have \1\4 plus 2,3 plus 2,4 plus 3,4. Yep. And now we still have to remove the leading F's. Substitute, let's say, larger than space A to F space with just larger than space. Oh, and a plus. Now we have it. But yeah, now we have lots of variables and not as many equations. So this should be possible, or what? I guess now I can write a quick program to just brute force this or something like that. What do you think? That's a lot of variables. Cannot be that many variables. It should be only 6. 1 plus 2 is 6. 10, I think, right? Ten variables. Well, it's pretty doable. I think we have 10 variables because we have A, B, C, D, E, F. That's 6 of them. So A combines with 5, B combines with 4, etc. So we have 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which equals like n times n plus 1 divided by 2. So that's 5 times, that's 15 of them. Not 10. 10 at array. Well, into the comma 15. Those are my vars. And then we're going to work with well, I'm going to have to put all of this in, I guess. So let's make a reference for all of these things. Probably all of them, right? Doesn't really matter. Does this even work like this? I think it works. No. Array is not defined. At least it tells me neatly that I need to include array. So yes, that works. Okay, and then we make a C, D, E, and F, and then B, C, D, E, F, and then C, where was the last one? Oh, the next one, of course. D, E, F, did I miss one? Well, that's 15, so I guess that's correct. Yeah, or to do this. I guess I'll enumerate these as well. Let's say this is the main formula. We call this one the solution. And this one we call the original or something like that. The starting point. And all of these are the intermediate. and I have index by I, whatever. Switch. It's a new keyword. It's still secret. Okay, let's also do something smart with this. I wanted to press the Shift V all the time. Substitute, something that begins with a lot of spaces, larger than. I replace that with a bunch of return. No. One more space there. I'll let it do. Substitute the end of the line with a semicolon. I have to do default, otherwise you get a stupid compiler warning, and I don't want to. Well, maybe I should. Okay, I'll do it anyway. Right, so Boolean solved. The problem is solved if the solution is larger than the start. So it is not solved if the solution is not larger than the start. If the solution is not larger, it is less than or equal to start. Let's call this the I of intermediate. I is less than 15. If, okay, let's pre-calculate start. Or is my computer faster than that? Okay, it's faster than that. Maybe compiler is even smarter than that. Intermediate I. Return false. Return true. So only if the solution is larger than start we do this, and then only if start is larger than all the intermediates, then we return true. And now we're going to do something until not solved, until it is solved, so while not solved. Where something equals int I is 0 to var size plus I. Vars is some random number. Oh, that's gonna take a long time. Especially when there is no solution. We'll never know. That kind of sucks, because that would be interesting. That's what I really want to know. That it cannot be solved. But hey. Okay. Let's peek here for the random numbers stuff. Is that all? Distribution, and then we call distribution generator. Okay. And then we want to have a uniform distribution from, let's say, minus I think, yeah, well, minus 100 should definitely work, right? So one way or another. To 100. I think that this takes a long time. We also want to print the result. I have the feeling that this is working, except we don't have a random seed. I want a random seed. I have no idea where I got that from. One of Stack Overflow somewhere. C++ random number. How about this? To do something. EC was not declared in this scope. Let's begin with including random. It was random, yes. And Grono. IO stream. Well, we already have that. And now it's telling me that there was a whole lot of stuff not defined. Oh yes, of course. What is global variables for you? Yeah, if you want to learn C++, don't look at this, guys, because this is not how you code. I'm using global variables. Global variables are very evil. I'm not using classes here at all. This is just a hack. That's why it's called hack. It's not how you should code. EC was not declared. What? Why? How is that possible? All the others were defined. I called it CE, I think. Yeah, CE. Oh, I did not. Oh boy. BE, BF, EF, ACA, DCD, EF, ACA, DCD, well, etc. Right? And this was the first one. So it will be CE, DE. Yeah, we have BF, CF, CG. Okay. No, that was really not much. The declaration of merchant tester seed. Okay, whatever. No match for operator. We cannot assign this. Of course, we cannot assign this. I would call this a typo or a thinko, brain fart. Now it compiles. Damn it! Really? Columns? There is still hope. That's a foot. At least there is still hope. That's a bit large. Vars size. Oh boy, really. If I was watching this stream and I saw someone make a mistake like this, I would just stop watching. But now I learned that it doesn't mean much. Or maybe it does. Oh, might as well run it in debugger. What? What? Immediately. You saw that? Like, done. Yeah, I was thinking I would have to run it with optimization and so on and so on. I do not use the namespace std because I never use the namespace std. Hell, I would fire people if they use were using namespace std. This is not about wanting to type as little keys as possible, as few keys as possible. If you go that way, you might as well name all your variable names one character, like I did when I was 12. At some point you'll learn that non-abbreviated, I mean, I just copied this from YouTube, right? I would not use RD. Yeah, should use full English sentences. Yes, I did type vars, but well, it's a hack, this. Okay. Well, if this is true, then we have the value of these variables. Now I can go to, I can remember this order because there's a logic in it. So the only thing I really need to do is copy these values here. Yep. And then we go back to the slightly less hacky program. I'm trying to find an algorithm that finds the optimal partitioning. And then in my search for this algorithm, which of course must not be brute force but must be a bit fast, I was trying to find a counter example for an idea that I had, and unfortunately I found it. Now I'll just type it in, I guess, and then we'll see it. 30 minus 17, 34 minus 15. I could also run it again, maybe, to get a little bit friendlier numbers. Like I could reduce to 100 and then see how small we can get it, so that we still can get the counter example. 5, 8, 6, 2, 3. Minus 7, minus 70, minus 13, and 21. And that is for AB, AC, AD, AF, B, F, C, D, F. Yeah, of course, exactly that order. Okay. That means that this is a solution, right? If I did not make a mistake in the past hour, then this is the solution. That is the highest score. Disagreed with me. This score is higher, it says. Oh my god. So something went horribly wrong? What? Something went wrong. The solution has pairs BE, BE, BF, BF, and EF, EF, as well as AC, AD, and CD. That's all the pairs that are in it. And that solution had a larger value, according to this brute force program, than, say, this one, EF, ABCD, which would be probably this one, EF, AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, and CD. Yeah. So this hack program said that this value was less than this value, right? That's the whole reason for the existence of this hack.cxx. But it's not true. It's larger. There must be a bug in this. Must be a bug in this program then. At the very least, I should have printed It should not have stopped when it returned false. If it returned false, we don't stop. We go to the top again. So it did not return false, therefore solution was larger than start. And then we run over all values I less than 15, 0 to 15. That includes this one, value of 4, and that returns that sum, and that sum then cannot have been larger or equal to start, therefore it must have been less than start, and therefore certainly less than solution, but that's not the case. Why? How? What the hell is going on here? This is not making any sense. Okay, let's try to find out what's going on. First of all, I have to redo everything because I didn't print the seed. Not partitions. Actually, I can just copy these values into the array myself. Why not? Yeah. Let's do it afterwards. Okay, these are the same numbers. 30 minus 17, 44 minus 15. And that was the first time I got it wrong. Yep. So I put them in the same way and it does print true. Which should not be possible. Or the other program is wrong, of course. Eh? That's another possibility. Well, that would be bad. I don't think hack.cxx is wrong. I think my partitions.cxx is wrong. Yeah, let's print the values then of these things. So we have something went wrong. I'm doing something extremely stupid again. Oh no, it's doing this, of course, yeah, and then I'm doing the solve thing. Should not do this, it just gives a lot of output now. And I should that is just always prints true. It's also not necessary, and now we had a problem here. Or not. Okay, yeah, solution 131, which is larger than 113, which is larger than any of these values. So the hack.cxx seems to be correct. That means there's a problem in my partitions.cxx. No, why? How is this possible? So I'm calculating the score here for P. That should be the solution. That should be 131. And now we enter here, and I'm saying max score, which is this. That should be the first value that it prints. 131. Yes. So the 131 is correct, but why 252? That was this one. That should be 56, or I'm not seeing something. These values are correct values. That's like 30, 17, 44, minus 15, minus 87. Oh, minus. I forgot to type a minus sign here. 14 minus 3, 58, 62, 3 minus 7, minus 17, minus 13, 21. Yeah. Yeah, Deeps, exactly. What the... You should have said that when I typed this. I'm gonna scroll up and moderate the person who said that when I typed it. I should look to the chat more closely, clearly. Yeah, they did. I gave them moderator. It's not visible. Or they left already. I gave 2 people moderator. I don't see it back in the chat, so maybe they're not here anymore. Arg. Well, I completely understand they left. Completely. So annoying this. Make. And now, if you run it, it says 147. Find something that is larger. Why? How? Moving the E out of it. Yeah, well, I guess I never tested that. But that's not what I want. So I have to test. I have to test all the combinations where one variable is moved out of it and where 2 variables are moved out of it, etc. I want it to be stuck at this solution. No, I don't want it to be stuck at this solution. I want this to be the solution. Okay, I'm confused. Moving E out of it, so that is EB and EF. E P. It's minus 37. And EF is 21. Well, okay. I guess. Better to move it out. I make this minus 20, is it still going to? No, I better brute force it. So I really want to have every possible thing. I should have tested it. Didn't I test it? I guess it doesn't matter. All we have to do is test AB, comma CD, comma EF. So it is being stuck at this now, and if I move a whole group, it's also it's less. That's basically what I tested. So I can test that. Yeah, but now it finds it. What? It even finds this? What? That's exactly what I did not want. How? Oh wait, yeah, no, it's correct. So it would not try this because it's lower than this one. So it has 113, and then it would not move AB into CD because that's only 56. If it would do that, it would find the final solution, even with just moving a signal element afterwards. But that's not relevant. And then I have EF. So that's also much less, 32. So I would also not consider that one. And then we have, I guess, EFCD. '26 would also not consider that one. Okay, so if we start with this, we are 100. We are at the local maximum. Even if we consider moving more than one element from one group to another. Yeah. Oops, you Felix started to talk about something. I cannot follow it. Say something that makes sense, Felix. What is dark matter according to you? If this problem cannot be solved, then how much time am I going to put into it? It isn't even really related to my Vulkan engine. Not really. Okay, I'm done for today. Why get I 2 plus 10s on the same question? So unlikely. Yeah. Let's play chess. Shit. My queen. I used minus 10 seconds. I think I should castle. Yeah, right. Still trapped. If you place a rook b3 and I take his knight, then he could take with his queen. And then I have to go to a2, attacking this pawn, but not feeling good about it. On the other hand, what do I have to lose, right? I mean, it's a dire situation for my queen to begin with. He's definitely going to do it. I could go here. That one. Oh. In that case, I could go here and he puts his other rook here. And then can not escape. Still not escape. Feel pretty much trapped here. Oh, was that smart? Oh, he's gonna take here with check. I knew I should have castled. I just knew it. Check, and then I have to go here, and he takes again with check, and I go here, and he has to move his queen, but his queen can go here under the protection of the knight. It's and the rook. I'm dead. My queen is attacked, and he threatened to do that. Yeah, very nasty. Pretty much lost. So actually it's made in two. Or if yeah, it's made in two. I have to give my queen. I give up. Well, that was fun. Not. Let's do puzzles. I guess I'm black. What's going on? I'm almost promoting. Probably not. I could attack his rook. And he takes me and then I pin it. Nah. What about attacking his bishop first? Might work. Take his bishop, he take my pawn, I take his rook. If he takes, I pin it. I cannot take it. So this goes one forward. That doesn't help at all. We found the right move, but now, what is the next move? Now he's threatening to win my pawn. We don't want that to happen. I can give check, then he has to go away. And that was all. that was all. They give me the rest. Okay, I move, he takes, I take, I win. It's not true. He does this. I have to take. And then he wins. That's scary. But if I start running immediately, so if I do this, he takes, I must take. Then he moves. My king is further away, which is probably not good. I think I'm going to run immediately. Best move. Yes. No, he cannot walk yet. If I take now and he does the same thing, I have to take again. I'm again too late. Probably have to run again. And now if I do this, and he goes here, and I go here, and he goes here, and I get a queen, and he goes. I better not take. Okay, and now we have to get a queen again. That was all. You just walk with a pawn. Unbelievable. Boys challenges you. Okay. Boys Bunny. How do I accept the challenge? It doesn't want to do that. I have to leave the puzzles, otherwise my rating is dropping or something. I cannot accept it. Doesn't allow me. I'll challenge you, I guess. Casual rated. And now, where do I click? Oh, just here. Can you accept it? Also doesn't really work. Buzz Bunny. There it is. 1500 question mark. You just made the account especially to play me. Don't use a computer, okay? Okay. No, see that you are not using a computer. It's just a friendly game of chess. What can I say? I probably have to castle. Okay, that's nice. Thank you for the queen. Vacuum cleaner. I'm only plus 15. Think I'm gonna win it. Yeah, I've been challenged by Noni, but as you all know, I can click what I want, but I'm not getting anything. Maybe I hit enter. Enter. Also, enter's not working. Nothing, guys. I cannot accept games. It's pretty annoying, isn't it? What am I? No, it's not working. It's like we don't support Linux moment. Okay, what is that? Yeah, you can always win on time. You never know. Yeah, problematic. Doesn't make me happy, this. What shall we do? Yeah, too sad. Well, it wasn't even too bad, but you should not give away peace. Yeah, it really sucks that I cannot accept anything, it seems. Challenge this guy. Whoever this is. I just keep playing the same opening. I'm pretty amazed by, I mean, the rating is below 1000. And then for that rating, I would expect someone to continuously give away pieces, like every move. Or something like that. It's not like that at all. I'm +1 now, but I mean, it's not ridiculously big difference. By the way, a rating difference of 400 should mean that I cannot lose. So I have it's 1100 more or something like that. So that means that should mean, if the rating is anything like one would expect. Yeah, I should have taken the bishop, of course. If the rating difference is 400 points, you should win 100% normally. But it doesn't feel like that at all. I'm still like I could make a mistake. I could make a mistake myself. Give away queen or something like that. I should not give away pieces, of course, but still. I'm not better developed or anything. It's not really. I don't have a really super good position. That knight is free for grabs. I'm gonna take it. I'm playing with well, that's typical for this rating, if you ask me. Just not seeing that I can take it. That one. I should castle. Oops, yeah. You almost forced me to do it. Oh, I guess I have to go back though. Shoot castle. Can never go right if you don't castle. I don't know, I feel like keeping moving with my knight. Why? Okay, now I'm castling. Just lost a pawn. You just gave a pawn away. It's not a good beginning. Yes, I castled. All my difficulties are over. The stress. Suppose I would have done this before castling. Just imagine. Oh. Check, bishop in between. That bishop, attack my bishop. While it is pinned. Wants to trade. What do I take with check? Check. Yeah, it's sad. You can have my bishop. I don't care anymore. Nice try. Yeah, well, I cannot accept games and let me play. No, I don't know. Let me go to bed, I guess. How late is it? 1:30. So Post Bunny still here? Oh, this is Noni. Yeah, well. 22 puzzles, one game, one correspondence game. How does this thing work? I'm gonna play someone. Oh no, my mouse is broken. Yeah. So now I lost the tempo. That's not good. How can we make this tempo not count? I should not drag with this mouse, only click, click, click. The pawn is coming, I know it. What? This is not coming. Well, this is the why not move, I think. Let's make it Sicilian anyway. That's not going to take it. Is not going to take it. Now, of course, I should do this, but it's not yet possible. And this is also not possible. I'm just going to cause. What a horrible position is this. So horrible, 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 horrible. Move the queen away. Move it away. Be scared of my bishop. I command you to move the queen to the side and give me this square. So I can push my pawn and develop my knight. And give a fork on the queen and the rook. Not like that. Attacking my pawn. That is a bit too nasty. I will just defend my pawn. Or I can go forward. And then challenge you to take it. Oh, I gave away a pawn. Oh no, it's going to take my pawn. This guy only has a rating of 1979. It's 1,000 points more than previous opponent, but still. He should be able to win. Yeah, that's completely true. Well, 3 against 3. I cannot take it. That is painful. I have to admit it. I have to admit that it is painful. If I take, so do this, right? Do this, he takes here. I take queen, he takes a queen. I take a rook. That's, or he takes here. Knight takes pawn. Knight takes pawn. Queen is attacked. His queen goes away. I take a bishop for free. Or the queen goes... No, it's not possible. I think this is I don't know. No time to think about it. Where is the queen going, huh? Queen's going nowhere. Oh, now you can take here. You still take here. Do it. Do it. Not doing it. When I take here and he just takes my... Oops, he takes it. No. Of course he takes it. He takes it with the knight. That's what he does. Yeah. And now if I take here, you take this bishop and I'm dead. And if I take it like this, he's going to take the rook, defend it. I lost again, as usual. Not good. I should have calculated longer. Also cannot attack the queen again. I'll just have to take it like this. There are no other solutions. Yeah, I thought so. It didn't work. It didn't work. No, of course it didn't work. It was even worse. This was worse than... Now I'm losing 5 points. Still in on time. Be afraid. That, huh? that low. Thou art that low. It's pretty low if you ask me. Now, come on. Queen G5. How low can you go? +5 up and then trying desperately to exchange queens. I'll just go here. Yeah, that's what I meant. Desperately. If I go here, I'm still not threatening anything. And I do not want to get probably bishop here. If I go here, then at least I have a small chance of not having to exchange my queen. Yeah, fabrics. I guess I stopped coding and didn't turn off the stream. And I'm losing. And not a little bit. Well, I must say that my rook is not doing anything. Did not take my knight. That's a pretty huge fight for someone who is +6. And just took my rook. I mean +4. Okay. So unexpected. It's going to take here. Don't want him to. But what can you do about it? Basically nothing. Okay, I'm totally lost. Like totally lost. Where do I go? Here? Those two bishops are a bit too much. If he had one bishop less, then maybe, but... cost me a bishop, as it were, but then he has one bishop less. Yeah, not getting very happy about that either. Oh, oops, now gave away my queen. There, huh? Cannot blame him. Does it look like any stalemate coming up, right? No stalemates? Oh, so lame. Shall you give him a mate or shall I just resign? Okay, I'll give him a mate. Yeah, like I said, I keep losing everything. Every game I play, I lose. Lately. And programming is not going either. I'm going to bed. Yeah, thank you for watching stuff, guys, or whatever. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. I can show you one game that was absolutely horrible, but I won it. So I have black here, and I went as follows. Ta-da! Absolute blunder, but took it, of course. I took here. Cannot take back with anything because I take the queen. Pushes it. Check. Also bad, but he's trying to run away with the king for some reason. I don't know. Check. I'm still losing completely. And then he played G3, and then suddenly my sacrifice became clear because now It is downhill from here. And he gave up. This was one of the last games that I did win, so can you imagine? It's like -6 all the time. I was the +6, I mean, for white. So I was losing like crazy until he played G3. But still like to sacrifice.